Hey Ingrid.
Hi.
We didn't get a lot of questions this month, but can you just tell us a little bit about some of the changes that are coming or what's kind of happening around here?
Yeah, so I think 2026 is going to be a big year of change for all of St. Luke's and BJC. You know, we focused the past couple of years on beginning our integration process, but now it's really going to be the time where we start creating policies that align us across the East and West regions. And with that will come some change. Some of it will be where we have to do something that is like the East. There's going to be times where the East has to do some things that are, practices that we've had in the West, and there will probably be things that we're going to have to do brand new together. A lot of this year will be gearing up for Project Imagine, which is that 1/1/27 go live with our ERP system. So there'll be a lot of foundational work this year with policy alignment and practice changes to really help make sure that we're all aligned for that. So I think in 26, if you could sort of set an intention for the year, it would be to be open, to be adaptable, to be flexible, to be an escalator of questions and concerns, and to be open to, the road that is before us, because it's going to be kind of a bumpy road this year. I heard Nick Bartow say, the pace of change will never be as slow as it is right now. And I think that that's a sentiment for us all to sort of reflect on and to think about as we begin embarking on this journey. Thinking about early 26 things that will be changing. You've heard a little bit about the Baxter pump change, so we're going to have a pretty significant change. And our reps will be here, I think, on January 12th. So helping to look at all of our pumps and channels, trying to figure out the right numbers, understanding our units, all those different pieces, putting hands on stuff. We also had our ED Teledoc, so that was something that we tried most of 25 to go live with. And that will be going live hopefully by the end of the month. It should take a couple of weeks. We're doing 3 rooms at a time with installing that equipment. And so all 30 rooms in the ED, all the primary rooms, will have that equipment in there and will allow for people to camera into the room to do PTA med lists and maybe consultations, things like that in the ED rooms, which is exciting. And then hopefully by the end of January, we'll also be wrapping up our pretty significant construction in our OB areas. So that was changing our jetted tubs to non-jetted tubs into really big showers. So just thinking about early 26 plans and obviously dealing with our surge and capacity opportunities, which are pretty typical January and February opportunities. That's kind of what we have to look forward to.
Okay, thanks Ingrid.